Alright, super quick. So this video is going to be a bit different than my other vlogs. As you can see, I'm not currently in Cape Town, but we'll get there. This video is going to be kind of a half vlog, half informational type video where I'll be sharing a couple dozen amazing places and things I did during my month in Cape Town. I have lots of fun clips and moments I'll be sharing on screen, and I'll be right here telling you all about it. My hope is that it's useful and gives you some ideas in case you're thinking about visiting. As usual, more information, maps, names, locations for everything in this video will be linked in the description. I know you didn't click on this video to stare at my bald head, so let's get into it. I spent an entire month in Cape Town with my digital nomad community, Wi-Fi Tribe. I have a video more about Wi-Fi Tribe if you're interested, so that's all I'll say about that. We stayed in this modern luxury apartment building called the Murex. There were about 20 of us there for a month, so we took up all 4 apartment units. It was beautiful, clean, in a great location, and the view is pretty hard to beat. They actually rent out these apartments like hotel rooms, so you can stay here too if you're interested. The first day, when everyone arrived, we went out to lunch at our local cafe, which is beautiful, bright, and full of plants. Afterward, a group of us went for a stroll around Gardens, which is the trendy, upscale neighborhood near the center of Cape Town. We walked through Waal Park and got acquainted with each other and with the area. Saturday evening, we all watched the sunset at The Rock, a stunning lookout covered in massive boulders with views overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, Clifton Beach, and Table Mountain. It looked unreal with the clouds pouring off it. We watched the sunset here multiple times throughout the month. It's absolutely a must-do. Just know that it's tucked into a neighborhood of some pretty insane mansions, and there isn't really parking. We took Ubers, so it wasn't a problem. The next day was winery day. We packed into a van and made our way to Stellenbosch, a world-class wine region, just an hour drive outside Cape Town. The scenery and the wineries were just amazing, and the weather was perfect. We visited 3 wineries, Asara Wine Estate, Ale Blue Wine Estate, and Diodane Vineyards.
Hello, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to Asara Wine Estate. My name is Elisha. So firstly, we're going to sit on our lift.
The first winery was in an amazing location, right alongside a nice pond. After our first round was finished, we piled back into the van to head out to the next winery. LA Blue had a completely different vibe. It was this big, wide open lawn. They had these beanbag chairs and a long table set up for our lunch under a massive tree. After more wine and more chit-chatting, we left for the last winery, where a bunch of other Wi-Fi Tribe members were already there to greet us.
I think Diodane was my favorite, but that could have just been the wine talking at that point. We also had the pleasure of meeting up with Shino again. If you're a true Abaldabarad fan, you might recognize her. We met back in Argentina and she was on the Salta road trip with me. It's always awesome seeing familiar faces on the other side of the world. After a long, fun day of wine tasting and getting to know everyone, we headed back to Cape Town. That was the end of our first weekend in Cape Town. It was a perfect start and I was really excited for the coming month, but it was time to start the work week. Since South Africa's time zone was 10 hours ahead of my working time zone, I was able to enjoy the entire morning and afternoons before opening up my laptop. I took full advantage with a walk around Greenpoint, which had beautiful views of the mountains and the sea. Continuing walking, I found the VI Waterfront, a shopping center right on the pier where we found a nice cafe to have lunch. Even that came with a lovely view of Table Mountain. Then, we grabbed a bunch of South African treats and met up with everyone for Tribal Tuesday, which is the tribe's weekly meeting where we discuss and plan for the weekends ahead. I have entire vlogs of the epic weekend trips we went on this month. I'll link to those at the end of the video. Other weekday mornings, I'd enjoy workout at the gym or a game of paddle with other tribe members before work. We got memberships to Virgin Active Gym in Greenpoint for the month. It can get really crowded, but it's a really nice gym. I recommend it. But I have a very important tip that I learned the hard way. If you go to that gym, no matter what you do not agree to sign up for a recurring membership. They will try to rope you in, tell you it's cheaper and easy to cancel and all this stuff. But it's all bullshit. They wouldn't honor my cancellation request despite having everything in writing from the staff member who signed us up. They tried to charge us with all these fees and we had to dispute it with a credit card company multiple times. And I think they're still bugging us. So whatever you do not get a membership. Just pay for the time you're there, give them cash if you have to, and save the hassle.
Cheers.
I didn't go to a ton of restaurants in my time in Cape Town, but one of my favorites was Mama Africa. It's this restaurant that offers a unique African experience. The decor is on theme, the servers wear African clothing, and they offered dishes from countries all over Africa. The service was excellent. The servers were incredibly lovely, welcoming, and full of energy. They first offered us a free face paint, which obviously we accepted.
Nice. Feels cool. Do I look cool?
Then they washed our hands, and we enjoyed the music and performers while waiting for our food. It was amazing. Then of course they pulled me up to dance with them, which was also super fun, despite the sore hamstring. It all felt pretty touristy, but I still really enjoyed it. I can't really speak to how authentic the food tasted, but it was delicious, and the vibes were an obvious 10 out of 10. After a full week of work, it was time for our second weekend trip of the month. We again packed into a van and set out for the Cape of Good Hope. But on the way, we of course had to stop at Boulders Beach, famous beach home of a colony of African penguins. You can swim with them and get right up close. No touching though. It was 210 Rand per person, or about $12.50 for entry into the beach.
Note that there are a lot of boulders to climb over and crouch under to get to most of the beach areas and most of the penguins. However, there was a section near the entrance with only a few penguins where people who didn't want to navigate the rocks could stay.
I don't know how you do that.
Steve, you're influencing the people.
I'm influencing by being a tiny person. Jesus.
Well, I don't think that's a penguin.
There were penguins literally everywhere we looked. I highly recommend showing up to Boulder Beach early like we did, to have the penguins all to yourself.
Hi, buddy.
As we were leaving, tons of people started flooding in.
After hanging out with the penguins for a bit, we headed to lunch at a spot that was recommended to us by someone in the tribe. A bit of tribal knowledge, if you will. It turned out to be an amazing, magical experience, but I'll let me in the past tell you more about it. That was so cool. Seeing all the penguins, and we just drove 7 minutes up the road, and we're here in this beautiful sanctuary. Everyone's over there exploring all the gardens and stuff, and yeah, it's what a gem. It's a cool little find here. I'll get the information and I'll add it to the video. So if you're here in Cape Town near Boulder Beach, come check it out. Yeah, there's so many goats clustered over there. Organic vegetables. It's so cool. This is like off the grid, sustainable living, organic, free range, good stuff. Can't wait to get some lunch. Let's go see if it's ready. How's the food looking, everyone? Oh, banana bread. After lunch, we continued driving to the Cape of Good Hope. It was a bit busy around the sign, but we took pictures and then we hiked up the trail from there along the coast. And the views were simply breathtaking. The trail took us all the way to the funicular, which we rode all the way up to the new Cape Point Lighthouse. You can also hike up to the lighthouse if you don't want to pay for the funicular, or if you just want the exercise. After taking in all the views, we made our way back towards Cape Town, driving up the west side of the peninsula this time. We made a quick pit stop at Scarborough Beach, which was very lovely as well. This could have been a lovely day trip in and of itself. The views on the way home were stunning. Looking back at this is really making me miss Cape Town. We made it home for a beautiful sunset to top off an amazing day. After the sun went down, we went to a very special event, a Wi-Fi tribe wedding. 2 tribe members got married and rented out an entire karaoke bar in town, inviting everyone in the tribe who was in Cape Town at the time, which happened to be a lot of people. It was a blast. Congratulations again, Danny and Madison. If you're interested in joining the community and going to cool events like this, I'll leave more information in the description. The next morning, we sought out some nature to recover from all the fun we had the night before. We went to Kirstenbosch National Botanical Gardens, just outside the city. We sat in the sun, played games, and I strolled around the park and did some reflecting. Made it here to the Botanical Gardens here in Cape Town, and holy sh! This place is absolutely stunning. All the beautiful plants. Obviously the huge cliff side right there. This place is magical. Beautiful little garden. I just sat down right by this little lake. Lily pads in front of the mountain, and I just had such an amazing little moment of gratitude. Just the fact that I'm here, the fact that I'm able to live this lifestyle, meet such cool people from all over the world, and visit places that are beautiful and amazing like this. Just very, very, very grateful. I don't take anything for granted. There's such a beautiful little sliver of the world here in this botanical garden. Oh, this bench is hot. And here in Cape Town, I'm really liking this country so far, and the city. It's very, very pretty. Just everyone coming together here, sitting in nature, sitting in the park, just sitting in circles, talking, chatting, playing games, walking around, just enjoying the nature. It's something about it that's just calm and peaceful and beautiful. I think we don't get enough of this in our everyday lives with phones and technology and jobs and commutes and all those things. So it's really nice to just come here and reflect, take a walk, look at beautiful plants I've never seen before, and beautiful weather, with beautiful sunshine. I'm just feeling very fortunate, very grateful. Cool place.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, of course. Oh, that was fun. That was cool.
The next 2 weekends, we actually left Cape Town in South Africa entirely. One weekend, we did a big road trip up the Garden Route, where we tried to see as much as we could in a 3-day weekend. It turned out being awesome. I have a video of all of that, which I highly recommend watching next. It's honestly a must-do if you find yourself in this part of South Africa. I'll link to that video at the end. The weekend after, we flew north to Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe and Zambia and did an overnight safari trip in Botswana. It was truly an epic weekend, and one of my favorites ever. I'll cover all of that in a separate video coming out soon. At this point, it was already our last weekend in Cape Town. We tried to make the most of it and check off some Cape Town things we hadn't gotten the chance to do yet. First of which was, of course, paragliding off Signal Hill. Beautiful flight over the city with a smooth landing right on the beach.
How was it? So cool.
The other classic Cape Town activity we for some reason didn't get to do until the last couple days was hiking up Lion's Head.
It's a beautiful morning here in Cape Town, South Africa, and today we're hiking Lion's Head.
I do really wish we did more hiking this month, since there are many awesome trails right around Cape Town. This hike was particularly enjoyable. The trail spirals up the mountain for non-stop panoramic views all the way up. And there's fun sections of ladders, climbing ropes, and other obstacles, which make the trail unique and dynamic. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'll absolutely do it again next time I'm in town.
Beautiful hike up here. Time to make our way down.
And just like that, my month in Cape Town was over. Even after an entire month, there are still things I didn't get to do, like getting to the top of Table Mountain, either by foot or using the cable car. Even after a month, I feel like I've only scratched the surface of what this unique city and country have to offer. I hope this video provides a good idea of what to expect. If you've never been to Cape Town, I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching.